What's going on, people, and welcome back to Roots TV. Bit of a change of location. We're in, is it Norwood Green?
Norwood Green.
Norwood Green, Southall, man. West London representing, man. I'm joined by the man himself, Arj, the legend.
Let's go.
How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, talk to me. Why are we here, bro? Like, where have you brought me to, bro?
Yeah, this has got a bit of history to it. So obviously, brought up in Southall.
Yeah.
And then I live with my auntie in Norwood Green. So
Yeah.
it's my local park.
Your local park, man. Nah, it's nostalgic, man. I like this, man. Jumpers for goalposts, that sort of vibe. Nah, it's good, man. But how's things going with you, man?
Everything's going good, man. Obviously, I think the last time we spoke, probably just after I'd done my ACL.
Yeah, it was at a Project 17 tournament, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with Awobi and stuff. So I
Yeah.
think that one, I'd just done my ACL after game week 2 at Border League,
Yeah.
season 1.
Yeah.
And obviously head was gone at that point, and was kind of hoping that there was light at the end of the tunnel football wise. But yeah, since then, obviously season 2 Border League, got England 6-a-side stuff's going on, and obviously SE Dons, and knee wise, I'm in a good place, man. Getting there.
Yeah, so what? Come back soon?
Come back soon, man. I told everyone the comeback will be televised.
Literally.
And that's it. I'm very, very close now. So probably next month we're talking, full back to training.
Yeah.
And then the opportunities after that are endless, man.
Yeah, definitely, especially in your position. So how are you finding life as a coach, man? Because, you've played so much, like you've mentioned, we'll get into all that anyway, but how you find life on the sideline as a coach?
It's been a weird transition.
Yeah.
And obviously for me, like, my work outside of football has always been teaching and coaching. So I'm kind of used to it, just not at the level of top level men's small-sided. So I think it's been a transition, and I think the big hard transition for me is watching not being able to play.
Yeah.
I think that's the tough one. I think when I coach kids or whatever, I'm coaching kids with the idea that it's kids football and I don't need to be playing.
Yeah.
I think when I'm coaching at Border League, at England, at Dons, I know that in my own heart I want to be on the pitch, and I think that's tough.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I hear from so many different people, they're always waxing lyrical about you. They can always vouch about your coaching, the amount of value you bring to them. Do you know what I mean? Like, whether it be SE Dons, whether it be M7, they always say that, he's like such a mastermind, if you like. Do you know what I mean? Like, where do you kind of get all this knowledge from? Are you just a student of the game, or you just study? Like, how do you get all this knowledge, bro?
I don't think I'm that knowledgeable. I think
No, because everyone I speak to was like, I spoke to Ibi the other day. He was talking good about you. Dom speaks well about you. Everyone speaks well about you in terms of how much knowledge you have of the game. Like, everyone says they know stuff about football, innit?
Yeah.
But the amount of detail you go into, like,
I think for me, it's I think I've just always got my learning hat on, and I think like I try to, because I love the game, I think I try to learn where I can and dissect where I can, and I think like I just use other people and what I've seen, and I try and like add that to my book, and I think like over time I think it just kind of sticks with me. And I think the big thing that I've noticed over the years with small-sided is that it resembles a lot more of basketball and sports where there's like set plays.
yeah.
And I think because I'm a fan also of those sports, I watch those as a learner, and I kind of go, okay, how can I add that into our 5-a-side or our 6-a-side at England, with the blocks and the screens and the rotations. And I think I think I've just always got my learning hat on, and I try to just add to my inventory of small-sided.
Yeah, no, that's a great comparison, because I do see a lot of similarities in basketball and small-sided. Like, it's very end-to-end, fast-paced. Yeah, I mentioned the blocks and stuff like that, because even like some of the plays that you guys set up as well, obviously they don't show all of it on like SE Dons and stuff like that, but I always see it in, especially like B2R and Stars, where you kind of start out at the back, you've got like you call it a pivot or something like that? Yeah, pivot at the back, and then someone who kind of dictates the play and all the rest of it now. Like, if you're really into 5-a-side and small-sided football, you can see the differences between a team that just rocks up, gets a bare 5, and a team that's really invested in it. You know what I mean?
100%. And we'll play against teams, where man for man, as a footballer, every single player on the other team is probably better skilled than the players on our team. And I think that's probably the best way to show someone that it's more tactical than it is anything else. Because the other team will win. The five-a-side team will win. Based on plays, based on knowledge of the game, over a team who's man for man better than every single player.
Yeah, because I see that, there's one I seen the other day at Goals Heathrow, where you kind of play at the back, kind of frustrate them, start the play in, and then boom, long ball,
pin man
throw. I see that so many different times. And I'm like, how have people not sussed it yet? But it seems like it's a play that's like straight out of your book, bro.
It's a bit of a cheat code.
Yeah, it is a cheat code, but it works though.
Yeah.
It works though. So talk to me about M7 season then. Like, how have you seen it as a whole? Because currently top of the table now, doing well. It's definitely got that arch touch to it because there's certain players in there I know have come through you. So talk to me about that.
You know what? I think throughout season 1, I think I tried to kind of show my value to M7, to Marf and Simon, and I think like it got to that end point where I think they started to realise that I can add value on the coaching side, because initially I was only signed as a player.
Yeah.
There was no coaching element to that. Obviously the injury added that, and it was more of a, as captain, we want you to stay around because you can add value talking to the team. They obviously saw how committed I was. I think now with season 2, you know, I've taken sessions by myself, I've taken match days by myself. The last match day actually against Wembley.
Yeah.
So
you're a trusted voice then, basically, because
again, a bit more trusted.
Yeah, for sure. Because for someone to leave their team, especially in Baller League, how much high stakes there is there, it shows how much value and how much potential they see in you, man.
Yeah, you know what? They've been great. Like, I can't say a bad word against Marf and Simon. They've been top. Just keeping me around. You know, there's other players at Baller League who, through injury or through whatever, have not been able to come back into their team. And I think having a manager set up where they put so much trust in me, again, to take match days, to take training sessions, to put my voice into the team, to put my tactical element into the team, I can't appreciate that enough, because for me that means way more than any money, anything else, because I'd want to put what I feel like I have out there. But to be honest, just credit to the team. Like, as a team, we've got such a good balance.
Yeah.
We've got a very good defensive team. I think we've got the best defensive and attacking record in the league, and I think that speaks for itself. Like, we're not lacking in any areas.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I think you do have the best balance. Like, talk to me about some of the players that you've got. So let's start with the man near the moment, Sam Fitzgerald.
For me, right now, it's early days. Five games left. And
we're halfway through the season,
halfway through the season, yeah. But for me, right now, if you had to do an MVP of Baller League Season 2, it's Fitzgerald.
Mm-hmm. I said he's already coming up with his own personal highlight reel. Some of the goals that he's scoring, man. That free kick even this week.
I would be honoured to score one of his 7 goals or 8 goals at Baller League. I would be honoured to score one of them and have them, you know, show him for the rest of my life. Like, he's got a highlight reel of good, not goals, good goals.
You know,
he's got probably the goal of the season.
Yeah, easily.
You know,
easily.
Which is the stop chip over top corner. Like, yeah, he's been top. For me, he's been top. He's been a great trainer, a great leader on the pitch, and fantastic at both sides of the game. I think for me, it's always been with him in the last couple of years, adding defensive side to your game. I think he's finally doing everything.
And then another person that you know very well, Adrian. He's been brought in now, permanently now. So obviously he started off as a wild card, now permanently. Like, talk to me about him as a player.
He's just growing every week, every single week. And you could probably vouch for this as well, seeing him in an All Nation shirt, you know, in the last couple of years. He is growing, and I think the reason why is he is actually a mentality monster. You know, he'll message me a day before a game and say, like the week he had pressure point, you know, I'll give you an example. He messaged me a couple of days before and he said, right, how do you think I should go about the pressure point? We kind of spoke about it a little bit, and he said, all right, cool, I'm going to go spend 3-4 hours at goals. I'm going to take a keeper and just work on pressure point. And it was a bit like, are you sure? And he said, yeah, maybe a bit longer. And he went there about 3 o'clock and he called me about 7 o'clock saying, just finished.
I believe that as well, because I've seen it. The determination on that guy, that's the reason why he's in Ball League. Like, he's worked his way to get in there. He's put that in his mindset of like, I'm going to get into Ball League. He's got in there and now he's in there and I'm so proud of him. Like, and I truly believe that he's stayed there for 4 hours, because even the other night, he was playing the other night and I'm just seeing him, I've seen how much he's taken off you in that space of time, because I remember seeing you guys before Ball League Season 2 started. You had like a trial game, didn't you?
Yes.
No, it was before the Nationals.
Yes.
Before the Nationals. And I could see him, just listening into what you was instructing him, where to be, what to do and all the rest of it now. And the fact that people like that are such a sponge, they want to take in information, it makes it such an easy thing for you.
The speed at which he's becoming better is scary, like very scary. And I think like he knows it as well. He knows it, like he knows how good he can become. He knows that his ceiling is still higher. He works so hard. He's very, very resilient. Like he's built quite big as well, so he's able to kind of ride challenges. Yeah, he's one to come, man. He's a very good player.
Definitely is, man. And then some other players that you guys have brought in this season. You've brought in the likes of M7’S. You've brought in Josh Abbott, who I know very well. Shout out to Josh Abbott. Like, talk to me about some of the players that you've signed, because you made some really smart signings.
Yeah, so Abbo is someone I've seen on the 5 scene a couple years ago. I think I first saw him, and I was a big fan of him. And we had a conversation about him just before the draft, and I said to management that I really want him. Like, I think he's going to be top for us, and we managed to get him. I think a few clubs wanted him, to be honest.
That's not surprising.
That was a great steal, because he is so good. And we've seen some of his goals at Ball League. I think he scored 2 or 3 now, but he scored a really good free kick for us last week.
It's just that left foot, man. And again, it's like, it's no nonsense with him. Like, some people just overcook it, too much flair and all the rest of it now, but it's just shift and shoot. And with that left foot, the power that he gets behind it, problem.
He's got a very professional build, the way he plays the game.
Yeah.
It's very, like you said, it's no nonsense. He doesn't try to do the fancy stuff. He doesn't try to look good. He just wants to be effective.
Yeah.
And I think that's the difference between, that kind of pro mindset, which you can tell he's been involved in that environment. In terms of J. M7’S, probably the most effective player in the league. I think with him, we're able to play in a completely different way, which we weren't able to last year. He offers a outlet which no other team have. He offers an outlet where if a team's tried to press us, we've got that ball. And now they've got an option. Do they press us? Because if they press us, we're in behind quite quickly.
Yeah.
If they don't press us, we're able to play through the lines, because we've got players who are good with their feet. So he's a big part of what we do.
So talk to me about the season then. Like, how do you think it's going to unfold? Because halfway through the season, you're currently top. Do you think you're going to make it into the Final Four? Do you think you're going to win it?
Win the league or win the Final Four?
Both.
So,
because it's the same format as before, right? You go into the Final Four, and then obviously whoever plays whoever, and then it's the final, right? So again, first things first, can you make it into the Final Four? Because it would be a monumental slip up if you guys drop out of it right now.
I'm an Arsenal fan, and if we slip up, I feel like it brings back too many negative memories.
Yeah.
You know what? Look, it's 5 games, and roughly, if you do the maths, SDS got through at 4th place with 20 points. Season 1, if I'm not mistaken. It's either 20 or 21. I think it was 20. And we're 14. So technically speaking, you're looking at 2 wins out of 5 games.
Who have you got left? Do you know who have you got left?
This is the hard bit. So it sounds easy on paper, but we have 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th to play.
Okay.
Plus Ruckus.
Okay.
And Ruckus are going to be that team where I think we're going to play them when they're hot, because they're only getting better.
Yeah. It's about time, money. It's about time. Come on.
About time, money. No, look, they've got a great squad, and it was only a matter of time till they get their first win, and then they start using that to go on. look, do I think we can get it? Yeah, of course. You know, we're top of the league, 14 points, haven't lost a game. You know, we're undefeated in 9 now. And it could be quite a story as well. So if you look at the end of the league, SDS went 13 unbeaten, right? We can finish this league 14 unbeaten, using obviously last season's league as well.
Yeah.
And the last game to go 14 unbeaten.
It's SDS. Hey, that's the story. Okay.
Yeah.
So you say you can do it then, yeah?
I'm hoping. Look, for me, I think personally, the way we're going to get beaten, if we are to get beaten, is a game changer. Because I think in game so far, we've been the better team 6 out of 6.
Yeah.
You know, even the 2 games we drew. One was the Line. They scored a double goal.
Yeah.
And one was a 1v1. They scored 3 goals.
Yeah.
And we didn't score any.
I suppose it needs to get to that stage where it's out of sight already.
Which is tough.
It is tough.
It's tough. In a 6-a-side match with, not even 30 minutes, 24 minutes of regular play, it's tough to be so out of sight.
You'd have to be, 5, 6 up, because even 3-0 up is not much, you know. Especially with them one-on-ones.
It depends who you're playing against. If you're playing against people who've got like...
If you're up against...
You're playing against Dom Pires in 1v1. You're playing
exactly what I was about to say.
Weghorn in 1v1.
Yeah.
You're playing against, you know, certain players in the Line.
NDL, what they got...
NDL.
Yeah.
It's tough because now you think 1 goal can happen in 10 seconds.
Yeah. Even less than that, yeah.
So it opens the game up massively. And that's not to say we can't score those goals.
Yeah.
But...
Because you've got shooters. You've got Stefan Illich.
We've got Illich, we've got Fitzy, we've got, you know, J. Emmanuel Thomas, we've got Abbo. But at the same time, I think that's probably one of our weaker game changers when you look at the best in the league.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look, we're Border League, man. Anything can happen. So I'm not going to count our chickens just yet.
Yeah. Did you want to make more signings, or were you just happy with the 1 signing?
You know what? One thing that we've had really well for us is the fact that we've kept our team quite consistent. And I think between the management, I think we've liked that.
Yeah.
At training, we've had the same 9, 10 turn up, you know, the odd ringer to add value.
Yeah.
But I think that game day, I think the most changes we've made in a game week is 2. And I think that's great because it just means that the same players know their role. They know what they're doing.
Okay. Because I'm just thinking, like, there's so many players out there, obviously, you know, bare players like that are small side ready, 5-a-side or 6-a-side ready. Do you know what I mean? Like you could bring in like an Oz, for example. Do you know what I mean? Or a KO5, for example. I'm just wondering if like people might think of those sort of players that they might want to bring in.
Like I said, right now, I think we're in a stage where the consistency we have is a big reason for our success, as well as having a great team and a balanced team. But I think consistency is key. I think the same players know their role. Week in, week out, me and Marth are able to build on the knowledge we already have as a team, and we can work on the next set play, we work on the next pattern of play, defensive shape. We can get a little bit further. I think when you start bringing new people in, you have to teach them of your existing patterns, of your existing set plays, and then things can start getting lost. I think we're able to just build, and I think that's big. And right now, unless injury happens, which we don't want, we have no intention of changing what we've got.